Hey guys, it's Krista. So today I want to talk about maintaining healthy ends of your hair. So Jessica asked me this question in the Pretty Little Fro community on Facebook, which you definitely need to join if you have not already. There's going to be a link in the description box down below. We just talk about mostly like hair and other fun stuff, so definitely go and join. But Jessica asked me how I maintain the ends of my hair and how I keep them so healthy. So thank you for your question, Jessica. I really appreciate this, and a lot of other people ask me this question too in the video where I flat ironed my hair, which I'll also link down in the description box below. And it was, how do I maintain the ends of my hair? Because the ends of my hair look super healthy. I don't really deal with split ends or anything like that. So today I'm going to be telling you a few tips and tricks that I do to keep the ends of my hair super healthy and attached to the rest of my hair. So let's just get right into it. So my first tip would be to pay attention to the ends of your hair. The ends of your hair have been around longer than any other sections of your hair that are growing out of your head. So they have just dealt with more manipulation. They have dealt with more washings. They have dealt with more elements from the outdoors and from, like, you know, whatever it is that you do to your hair on a regular basis. They have been dealing with it for a lot longer than any other section of your hair. So that means you need to pay more attention to them. So when you're moisturizing your hair, when you're deep conditioning your hair, when you're doing whatever it is that you're doing to your hair, you need to make sure that your ends are being thought of. So are you making sure your ends are being sealed extra well? Are you making sure that they're being kept moisturized extra well? Are you being more gentle with them? These are all things that go into just paying attention and keeping in mind that the ends of your hair have been around longer, so they need to be treated with extra special care. So my next tip would be to trim your hair. So this sort of removes the end, but it also keeps them healthy. So if you have split ends, cut them off. If you have a bunch of single strand knots towards the end of your hair like I did, cut them off. I know somebody mentioned like healing your split ends. That's not a thing. Cut them off. If the ends of your hair are damaged, if they are, if there's any issues with them, cut it off, because the only thing that's going to happen is that's going to travel up your hair shaft and it's going to ruin the entire hair strand. Don't sacrifice your hair health for length. It's better to have healthy hair than it is to have long damaged hair. So if your ends are damaged, give them a trim. I do not do regular trims. I trim my hair when it is needed, because I know when it's needed because of the first tip. I'm paying attention to the ends of my hair and I understand what's going on with my ends. So when it's time for a trim, I know it's time because I have been paying attention to the ends of my hair. Okay, so my next tip is going to be a low manipulation, and this is like just a tip with every natural hair, like you're trying to grow long hair, is low manipulation. Again, the ends of your hair have been around the longest, so they are the most fragile, they are the most weak. So the more you mess with them, the more your hair, the more the strength is going to degrade. So the less you mess with them, the better it's going to be, the gentler you are with them. So I just try to keep my hands out of my hair, so none of this like pulling on my hair, twirling it. I don't do that because that is adding stress, especially to the ends of your hair, and that can cause breakage. So just try to be as gentle and as low manipulation with the ends of your hair. When you're twisting your hair or braiding your hair, just be extra gentle once you get to your ends, not a lot of pulling and tugging and this and that. So just be low manipulation, be gentle, and you'll be good to go. So that is all the tips I have for you guys. Having healthy ends is not the most difficult thing. Pay attention to them, so keep them moisturized, give them extra love. Make sure when you're deep conditioning, you're especially paying attention to the ends of your hair. When you're doing any type of protein treatments, make sure you're paying attention to the ends of your hair. Always just keep them, especially if you're having an issue with your hair breaking, always just keep that in mind. Being aware and conscious of the trouble spots in your hair are really what's going to help you correct any problems that you have with your hair, especially the ends of your hair. Like I mentioned before, they're the most fragile, so treat them gently, be nice to them, trim them when they need to be trimmed. Do not keep damaged hair to get longer hair. Get rid of damaged hair, keep your ends nice, treat them well, don't be too harsh on them, and you'll be really good to go. My hair care routine is simple, it's easy. You know, I don't do a lot, but I pay attention to my hair, and I feel like a lot of people do a lot of things and then they don't pay attention to how those things are affecting their hair. So just pay attention to your hair, pay attention to the ends of your hair. And having healthy hair and having healthy ends and having hair that grows is really, really simple. Don't get caught up too much in what other people are doing. Figure out what works for your hair, what the ends of your hair need. Do they need extra moisture? Do they need extra protein? Pay attention to them and they will be healthy. And if you're, if you're constantly, doing something to your hair and you're like, well, my hair is getting worse and worse every time I do this, stop doing that, So it's that simple, it's that easy, it's not rocket science, not this big secret. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to give it a thumbs up. If you do, definitely go and join the Pretty Little Fro community on Facebook. I answer a lot of questions there. We post a lot of bomb A hair selfies. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.